gods are dead. Your world is ours.
What's the healthcare like? Can we figure that out? Do you come with some kind of dental insurance? I'll be honest, the only reason I'm picking him is because he's the only one with a beard.
Can you hear me? Quickly, follow my voice.
Why does it feel like I've spawned in my attic? It's dusty, grimy, and void of anything. Like, there's so much space you could be using here. Could throw a couple of chairs in the corner. Could take out one of the old tables and throw it over there. The washing machine ever kicks it in, I could throw it in there. Don't tell me what to do. I was talking.
I will fight to protect those who survived.
And who pays me the most. Because I'm not guaranteed health insurance. Why are you just standing there? Don't you fucking ignore me. Thank you. Christ.
Focus. Channel power through the shard.
I don't think that took much focus. It looks like I just moved some smoke out of the way. What about you guys? Would you be the same as moving some smoke out of the way?
You must move quickly before it senses your presence.
What you're telling me to do is not to fart. But to be fair, if I'm cutting down everything along the way, I'm pretty sure it's going to sense my presence, or at least hear me. You know, the sound of bodies hitting the floor tends to alert guards pretty quickly.
The anchor of this gloom shadow. You must destroy it.
That is a giant polyp. Polyps usually don't grow beings. This is now a medical issue, and no one has once stated if there is in fact health insurance. I have a shield. Does that count as protection? Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't bring any rubbers with me. I left them in my other wallet. In the pants I'm conveniently not wearing.
The anchor is vulnerable.
You're welcome.
Focus your power through the shard.
Drop the dildo. Careful heading into Lower Skylight. Beyond the barricades, the Shrikes are out in full force. Then why aren't you doing your job? Also, your sword is just disappearing if I move. Oh, if my head is just dead center, his weapon disappears. How does that work? Why? I can disarm people by aiming my face at them. Obviously, the first thing to do when you spawn in is to see if you can jump off a cliff. I was expecting a splash or a sploosh, not a zoop. I'm assuming they have a lot of hotlines for this place then.
Go ahead. Run along home. I'll be watching you, Wayfinder.
That's not creepy at all. You also haven't preference whether you're going to be watching me through the window or from afar, or you haven't really given me anything to go on. At least make the chase fun. You know, seduction's a tricky game and all, but sweet Jesus, put some fucking effort in. Lead me on a bit more.
Tell me, how are you feeling? Are your limbs working as you expect them to?
For a man of my age, yeah.
Reliably
Are
solid?
they working well? That's a very, very different question, and I'd rather not get into that. This is why I require health insurance, which none of you have actually spoken of so far, or have paid me even for this job to begin with. And the perks of being a Wayfinder are pretty shit. If you'll find, why do you ask?
You aren't just a creature of flesh and blood. You shaped your body from the gloom, and it's your will that holds it together. It's remarkable.
That's frightening. But that also means I could have a much bigger penis than before I died. Interesting. You're welcome.
The signal fires are tied to the beacon. It's this network of arcane energies that holds back the gloom.
I've stuck my object in your hole. We're all wiser for it today. I was an Imperial tax collector before the fall. I'm unemployed now. Good! And so you should be. Keep your hands off my money. I earned my money.
We could use another blade out here. These gloom-touch beasts get more dangerous every day. And the Shrikes are even worse.
That sounds like a problem you should fix. If it gets worse every day. I've never walked into my house and gone, you know, that leak from the roof is getting worse and worse every day. I'm now swimming to my back garden. A problem that worsens every day is something you'd fix at the fucking beginning. Good job. Like, how many games off the top of your head, when you think of side quests, would it be more acceptable for you to think that it was a shite quest? Grim Morningstar. Oh, I didn't realize you were named. That's a shame, because I'll forget it once you're beaten. Christ almighty, how much health does he have? I'd say he's built like a tank if he wasn't also dressed like one. Eventually you'll die. So at this point I feel like I'm going to bore him to death before that happens. Would you just die, please? Jesus Christ, finally. Thank you. Felt like I was going to have to pay for a service on that account. This entire cave seems to have a slight goblin problem. I'm not sure who should be held responsible, but someone should be held responsible. They're not even maintaining the floor. And look at this wasted lumber.
Spiders craft crystalline webs. Shatter any that you find.
It's bad enough that when you run into a web as it is, you get web on your face and you panic for a moment before trying to quickly scrub it all off because it's become itchy and fucking weird. Without then having that being crystalline, so the next time you walk into a web, you just slap yourself off it like it's a pane glass window. Knock yourself out. Because it's one way to not panic over spiders. If the web itself breaks your fucking nose.
Well done. Now, return to Lord Hagar so we can analyze the residue of the webs.
I'm not done yet. There's a spider up here trying to take its own pants off. At least let me deal with that first. Before it deals with me. There, thank you. Oh, hello. That'll do. There we go. That's what I was fucking looking for. Proper fucking weapon. Fucking proper weapon. What was I doing? Forgot. I hope these eggs aren't important. I apologise if they are. And by apologise, I mean I don't actually give a shit. Oh, just shower me in gold. The worst part is, after I said shower me in gold, my mind automatically decided to say, yeah, that's right. Give me that golden shower. And it still took me far too long to process exactly what I was thinking. I may not have a filter for my mouth, but sometimes my brain can protect me. Other times it can't. Yes. Feel the frontal love of my axe. That's not frontal love. That hurts. This isn't Dark Souls. You can't be tricking me with these types of things. Now I have to be wary of every goddamn chest I go near. You absolute asshole. There. Get fucked. Give me your things.
You won't get through.
Of course you stand outside the barrier. It'd be a shame if you stood anywhere near it or inside it. That would be too easy. Ah, thank you. You'd be remembered, but I've already forgotten your name. The fuck is hitting me? What are you? When I said we needed more boob buttons in games, I didn't mean sentient boobs. I could fire laser beams. That's just taking the piss. Thank you. Stay dead. While I go and explore. Preferably for more boobs. Get taunted. I have informed all of you that I've slept with each of your individual mothers. You should be cranky about that. Oh, I didn't realise the pauldrons were separate for me. What do you look like then? Because I quite like the ones I have on. Yeah, you know what? They're not bad. A bit more spiky, a bit more rugged. They have a bit more grip on them. They're basically fuck handles. For more purchase.